Okay, so here's the Apprentice S15E on the grass, ready to take off. I'm in experience mode, of course, and in low rates, and we are set to go. Throttle is armed, and we're taking off. Again, probably 80–90% power. That was a pretty quick takeoff. One of these days I'll have to actually measure that takeoff. I may even do that on the next takeoff. Okay. So now I'm a little below 50%. I'm going to move it back up to 50%. And my elevator trim is neutral. Okay. And I'm going to land next to the geotech runway on the grass. And we'll see how well this lands today with no wind. Okay, that was pretty good. All right, I'm going to go out and move the, well, I'll just taxi forward to a point.
Time remaining 11 minutes.
Okay, so I'm at a point right now that is in line with the other side of the taxiway. So now I'm going to eyeball and measure how quickly this thing takes off with 80–90% power from there. So we are ready. Okay, taking off. Okay, and that was actually 100% power, because I actually wanted to see how quickly it would jump in the air. And I'll remember where that is and measure it and see how quickly that takeoff was. 100% power takeoffs are good when necessary, especially in grass that's might be a little spongy or whatever. Okay. And this time, let's see here, the tail is in line with the other side of the taxiway. So I'm going to measure this takeoff again. Here we go. That was less than 10 feet. I'll measure it, but I'm positive it was less than 10 feet. Okay, not leaving it, wanting to leave it at 100%, I'm pulling power back to 50, and we'll try another landing. Actually, I think this time I'm going to do a flyby first.
Time remaining 9 minutes.
So power is right at 50. We're going to do a slow flyby. Make my turn. Roll out. Power is a little low. Now it's back up to 46, 48, now 49%. So with 49%, I'm going to let go of the stick here. See if I climb or descend. Looks like I'm climbing just a little bit. I'll pull the power back just a little.
Time remaining 8 minutes.
Okay, nice quick turn because I'm in experience mode. Now, if there was somebody else flying, I wouldn't do that because I don't want to come back down the runway. But with nobody else flying, I'm perfectly fine to fly back down the runway if I want. That's hands-free. Well, got to push it back a little bit to keep it down the middle of the runway. And that's all hands-free. And we're going to turn and come back in for a landing. I'm going to extend my downwind just slightly so I can land down there and do a touch and go without having to move the camera. Here we go. Okay. Power's idle.
Time remaining 7 minutes.
Okay. Now I push the power to about 60 to 70%. I'm going to pull it back to 50. And so that was a touch and go with 60 to 70% power. Our runway, our grass runway, is exceptionally smooth except for a bunch of gopher holes and ant hills and stuff. So every once in a while you'll fall into an old ant pile or a gopher hole, and that you're going to have to usually go get the airplane. Okay, throttle percentage is 47. Looks like it's flying nice and level.
Time remaining 6 minutes.
Okay, and we will make this one a full stop on the grass, pulling it to idle. Stretching the landing out a little. Now the reason I landed way down there is there's probably about a 4-5 knot headwind with a slight cross, and that was a good landing though. I like that. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.